I've been incarcerated for almost half a year over a gun that the DAs lied and said I shot. In 2021, they demanded I take a DNA test. I took that test with no pushback, delay, or question. Not only because I knew I never shot the gun, but mainly because I was 100% positive I never even touched this gun. In my trial, the verdict of guilty or innocent depended heavily on my DNA results. With the help of LA Crime Lab's DNA expert Randy Zepeda, DA Kathy Tarr and Alex Bott completely manipulated my DNA results and lied to the world, the media, and most importantly, my jury, by stating my DNA on the gun was inconclusive. That was an absolute lie. They went on further to say, inconclusive means that he cannot be excluded from the gun. My new attorney, Jose Baez, hired one of the best DNA experts in the nation to carefully analyze the same DNA test the fair and correct way. The results came back exactly as I knew this whole time. My DNA is 100% excluded and 100% eliminated from the gun. In other words, it's physically and scientifically impossible for me to ever have touched or shot this gun. After the correct and careful analyzation of my DNA testing, not only did our expert find my DNA 100% excluded and non-existent on the gun, but what's worse was the invalid and illegal tactics the prosecution chose to attain the results used to convict me. Based on the fundamentals of my DNA test, the only possible way for the LA Crime Lab to come up with an inconclusive result would literally be to stop the testing before it finished or completed its final result, which would have and should have shown completely my full exclusion on the weapon. In other words, District Attorneys Kathy Tarr and Alex Bott lied to my jury with false, incorrect, and incomplete DNA results, violating my due process and my 14th Amendment rights. My faith, my prayers, and my highest hopes go to the Honorable Judge Hereford that on May 8th, he rules in favor of the United States Supreme Court law, returning me to my freedom, my family, and most importantly, the justice of a fair trial.
What's up, everybody? So if you guys heard that, you guys see a bit of explaining. That's where I come in, okay? So Tory Lanez about 2-3 days ago said that he's going to be exposing the justice system and how he was given an unfair trial until he's given a retrial. If you guys don't know about that, he's been trying to get a retrial, and I think in like a couple weeks they're going to be deciding if he gets one or not. So because of this, he's, I think, trying to gather a bit of the social media and like his fans to kind of put pressure for him to really get a retrial. Now, what he's basically saying in that entire little, that was like a phone call, like a jail call. One of the things that came out was that the residue, or like the gun residue, was inconclusive. Now, what inconclusive means, if you guys are thinking inconclusive means, oh, well, that means he 100% is exonerated. Well, it's not true. What inconclusive means technically is that you can't prove whether his DNA was on it or wasn't. Or inconclusive basically means you can't prove whether something happened or didn't happen. Now, what Tory Lanez is saying is that that's completely fake. What actually happened is that he took the same DNA test because he knew 100% he was innocent. He didn't fire the gun. He had nothing to do with it. Now he's saying that the DA knew that it was inconclusive, and what they did was they intentionally stopped it from finishing, or they just lied and basically said it was inconclusive. Now he has a lot of money, and he's going to be spending the good majority of his money to try beating this and getting his freedom. So what he did was he went out and he found his own person to test the DNA, and he said they're the best in the business, and they showed that it was 100%. He was not on it. It was not inconclusive. It was, his DNA was nowhere to be found on the weapon. Now, all his fans are coming out in an outcry, and I'm not gonna lie, Alone at Prom, probably top 10 album of all time, okay? I'm a huge Tory Lanez fan, but the way I look at this is something that is very, very unfortunate, whether you chop it up one way or not. All it takes, if you guys haven't been realizing, it takes one mistake, being in the wrong place at the wrong time, messing with the wrong women, or vice versa, and your life could be ruined. Am I saying he did it? Am I saying he didn't do it? I honestly don't know. It's why I take the stance of I was never there, so I don't know, and I don't want to cast judgment unless I 100% know that he did it. And I know he was found guilty, but as some of the stuff is coming out, I'm still kind of iffy on it, okay? But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that maybe he didn't do it? Maybe he was framed to actually, you know, serve time for a crime he didn't commit? I need you guys to let me know. Remember, give me a like, comment, subscribe. I upload every day. It's a boy. Have a nice night, guys.